Hello, everyone, and welcome to my second video on this first lab. I'm showing you your second option, and the first option that I would provide for those of you that are using a Mac. We're also going to dig into the Oracle database platform, which is a very good DBMS. It's been updated. It's a little bit more intuitive and a lot easier to download and install than the MySQL Workbench. So I'm going to provide this one as one of your alternatives for DBMS for our class. All right, so Windows users, technically, I will recommend that you download SQL Server. Most of what I'm going to provide, even though it's applicable to Oracle, will be more appropriate for the SQL Server. But those of you on a Mac, this platform is actually pretty useful. If you scroll down on when you access the download link, you see here, there's a Mac OS version of it. Basically click, and I'm not going to install this either. And this is actually free as well under the Oracle Developer. So you just have to essentially review the Oracle license and then start the download, and it's a zip file for your Mac. You will have to create an Oracle account. Once again, it's a little bothersome, but basically they want your email address as with usual, and that's really not a high price to pay to get this particular platform. So that's the one caveat. So if you don't have an account, just create an account. Click on the create an account. It'll take you to the page where you create an email password, and you can put student and just put either your cell phone, a valid phone number or landline. You can even put issues, your company name, and give well, they do want your address, but they're not going to send you any material, statement, etc. So just create an account there, and then you can download the Oracle Developer. That's, once again, I'll show you what it looks like once I finish this short video, but it's a very, very easy to install. And as with the SQL Server, you'll be able to create a local connection. Let me launch mine here. You see here, the icon here is that little database drum with the run circle mapped to it. And it's starting on my other screen now. So once it launches, I'll show you what this looks like. It's a developer DBMS as well. I have several databases running, but what you'll see will look something like this. And you can actually create a local instance of your database. Don't worry about setting that up now. I will go through that as we proceed to our second lab. But just to give you a head start, basically on your system, you shouldn't have anything that will block this, but you can create a local host. And as I said, I will walk through that in our second lab, or well, it's actually further down the road when we begin to build components, entities and attributes of your database. And you'll learn all about that as well. And this is a very intuitive engine. It does have a query builder, and other aspects that's very useful within within the scope of our course. So once again, if you're using a Mac, this would probably be more intuitive as far as a database management system, and I would recommend it for those of you on a Mac. And just briefly here, I'm going to go ahead and close this. If you're familiar with Workbench, I do have that as an option on the syllabus. If you take a look at the syllabus, and basically I'm just going to go to this page for Mac. If you worked with the MySQL Workbench before, then this is probably a better option. Click on the link. This will take you to the download, and make sure if you're on a Mac, you select the Mac OS version, and once again you can download it. And this is the Workbench. This has been formerly the option, but for the purpose of this lab is to ensure that you have one of these platforms running on your laptop, and that's the key. So you get one of these platforms running, and basically I will, depending upon the responses of students, I will definitely cover all of the platforms when it comes to what I'm asking for you as far as your labs. All right, well, that's it. Once again, the key is to have one of those platforms running, and then we'll go from there. Thank you for watching.